What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we are on yet another account tune-up. I know we're just firing through all of these account tune-ups to our Skerei General, so thank you all so much for all the support so far. Today we're on Justin's account. So Justin is on a pretty solid mid-game account. He's got 3 E5s, he's got an E3. E1 Michelle is questionable. I mean, the Valk's kind of questionable, but he might have had that one for a long time. Don't know exactly what the situation was, but overall, solid heroes. An E5 Aspen, that could be a really fun hero to have. You know, honestly, for a red artifact, Shadow Cloak is not bad. Does look like he's a little tight on actual artifacts. Honestly, attack crit versus attack precision skill damage. If you are gonna sit on this stone or this one here, I hope you have a crit stone. Justin, I would try to get a crit stone here. Otherwise, usually there's two ways I like setting up an Aspen. The first one is I like a crit attack stone over here with an Antlers Cane. Or if you get a skill damage attack stone, something along that line, then I like using a Punisher Staff. If neither of those are your options, this isn't a horrible setup, but I would still also consider using a Ghost. Echo of Death. I would use an Echo of Death, potentially. The crit is really important on Aspen, in my opinion, but full warrior gear, that's awesome. That is great. We do have the Valkyrie. Doesn't look like we have ranger gear, though. Oof. What do you guys think? Honestly, I feel like doing this. Ooh, you don't have the 5-star. Split gear is definitely the way to go with Valkyrie. And you want HP because all of Valkyrie's damage comes from straight HP. It's what you want. It's what you need. Consider finding a split gear setup for Valkyrie as well. Penny, I mean, defense is not good. Echo of Death, I would put on Penny. Crit attack, that's perfect. But definitely Echo of Death for PvP. For Sealand, you do have a Nail Destiny, so that's a really good sign. It should give you some decent progress in Fortress Sealand. You kind of have to see where you're going on this account, though. Sigmund, I mean, you're just using it for damage reduce, so that's perfectly fine. Michelle. Honestly, I don't even really know what to tell you at this moment to do with Michelle. Belrain, that's great. Attack, that's kind of a well-rounded stone. Not too bad. And then it looks like we do have an Oberon, which at this point in the game, Oberon's really not that useful unless you have 4+, and then even then, he's not performing like he used to last year. Mim is a decent copy to get if you can get, even if you can get one E5 Mim and then just put a bunch of 5 stars, like Michelle's or Carrie's, anything like that. You can make a decent cheese lineup. So that's not too bad. Valentino at 9-star is kind of pushing it. It would have been better to keep him at 7-star and then also build a 5-star up. But you're kind of at the point where you're stuck with him, so that's fine. For Sealand progress, you absolutely need to start getting those Emily copies. Emily's are going to be a really tough one to come by from the looks of it on your account. Sealand, I don't imagine anything is very high. 11, 10, 11, 8, 10. Yeah. So honestly, your best bet at this point is still going to be Fortress Sealand. The 9-star Horus is interesting, because you could get your Horus up to E5. And then once he's at E5, he can get you to pretty much Sealand. He can get you up to Sealand 17, 18 without too much of a problem. Michelle is just that. She's food. But again, you don't want to regress light or dark heroes because you lose so much progress in the light faction. Honestly, as hard as it to say, Michelle needs to just sit there until you find a hero that you can get 6 copies of. Probably either Terra or Ada. They're really the only 2 options here. They're really the only 2 options, and then just do a straight swap on the Michelle because there's not many other options you have besides regressing. Number 1 priority in my eyes, though, is getting Garuda copies. You have 79 feathers. That's only 1 copy, and then you have 1 in the bag, so that's 2 copies. Yeah, I mean, you got to try to get those other 7 copies and simply replace that Valkyrie. Once you get a Garuda on your lineup, you're going to be doing so much better. The other thing that Horus can help with is the Mim Wave. If you can get him up to like E3 to E5, you should be able to get past it, but I would never build a hero just for Tower. Tower is absolutely not worth it whatsoever. The one thing with Penny, though, that's really great, I don't know how far you are. I don't know if you're even in the lineup up the top here, but you technically should be up in these. Hey, look who it is. It's Lord Mega Fungi. Hey, what's up? What's up? I didn't know he's on your server. Cool. But honestly, you should be pushing into the death pretty easily. I don't know if you are yet, but Penny is an amazing god tier hero when it comes to Aspen. She can get you to 50 pretty easily. You just gotta have a little bit of luck and a lot of potions. A lot of potions to keep her going. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're in death, you're good with the Penny. There's really no one I would regress right now. Even Valkyrie, I don't think I'd regress until you actually had something to build. But honestly, the next thing you should build is a Garuda. And then you might as well just do a conversion, so it's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. As far as light and dark goes, you're pretty much on pause for light. Same with dark. It's going to take a while before you can build up your next one. As far as resources go, you're a little low on gold. You're decent on spirit, decent on promotion stones, and dust. So that's all really good. You're not quite there to get into pay-to-win artifact. And it doesn't look like you're really going to be ready for big rewards at anniversary. But I would say just save up as many orbs as you can. Hopefully by the anniversary orb event, you can have 160 to at least do 2 loops. Get some things at the very least. And then for scrolls, maybe you can get up to 500 to get some bonus rewards as well. Yeah. But honestly, if I were you, I would probably be straight orbing and branching in Forest until I get Garuda copies. Simple as that. Simple as that. Use that extra food, build this Heart Watcher up to at least 9-star, maybe even 10 if you absolutely need it. But I mean, overall, this is a tricky account because there's mistakes that have been made. There have definitely been mistakes. But it's recoverable. It's definitely recoverable. Number 1, find those Emily copies. Get those Emilys. Start building 10-star after 10-star after 10-star of those Emilys. And then you should be able to push. Sigmund can be a decent tank in the front row, so that's great. You already have a 9-star Valentino. It's kind of overkill because no matter what, at 7-star, you get the 25% chance to stun. So anything over that's not really worthwhile besides survivability. And in Sealand, you don't really care about your support hero survivability as long as they can take 1 hit or something like that. Build up those Emilys. Push that Fortress Sealand. Keep Sigmund where he's at. Don't level him any further. But Oberon's food. He's food. He's food. He really is. So, but again, you don't have anyone you're really building right now. I would say on a side project besides hunting down those elusive Garuda copies, I would say in your situation you can start building up your Horus. You have 1 copy here. I don't think I saw any in the bag though. Oh no, you have 1 there too. So I would consider, once you get this queen up to being food status at 9-star, I'd make Horus a 10-star and then slowly work him up. So just keep working him up. He should be in a good spot. He should. But yeah, this is another one. Let's take a look again after anniversary, Justin. We gotta plan ahead. The big thing is the really only big mistake is the Michelle, because it's kind of like you're in a tough spot where it takes 6 hero copies to swap out, and you don't want to regress her. You just at the point you're at in light, you don't want to regress her if you can avoid it. Try to maybe get some Terra copies or some Ada copies. Both are going to be really hard to come by. It looks like you already have 2 Terras, so Terra would be the closest one. We'll have to see, but yeah. Overall, not too bad, not too bad. Definitely hit me up on Discord, though, if you have any more questions, Justin. I'll try to help out as much as I can, but yeah, work on that horse. I'd slowly just keep building that horse up, because, again, there's really nobody else that you already have built that I would prioritize in building. Belrain, I mean, if you get another copy next week, you could make her E1. She could help out. Not a big deal. You're at the point where you can build anybody you want, really, because you already have 3 E5s, so you don't have to try to focus all your food into one hero. You can just level the rest of them up as you get copies. So that's the one good note. But save up for anniversary. Save up for anniversary. I would probably orb everything still in forest. I would put everything in forest and branch swap in forest to try to get those Garuda copies. If not, at least you can build food for your horse, things like that. It can pay off. But yeah, keep on focusing on that. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll keep working on your account, and I'll see you guys next time.